Pharmaceuticals are sorcery. Pharmakeia is the Greek word for sorcery. Excuse me. Finish my coffee there. I've gone on about Apexure in over the years, and recently I was just talking about it. Lately I've been noticing I've been getting the brain zaps quite a bit. This would usually happen if you were late, if you haven't had the medication in a while, or you forgot to take it. You would get these feelings in your brain on the left or right side of your head, and it would be like that, like a static, almost like taking socks out of the dryer. This static electricity zaps, brain zaps. You feel it in your head, and this starts to happen when you are late, when you're late on a dose, when you need to take one, you missed your dosage, whatever. I've been noticing it's been happening lately, even when I do take my dosage. And I've been trying to get off this shit for a while. It's a pain in the balls. As I've been saying, it's the only medication I still take out of all the garbage they had me on. And I was up at the house tonight, in the back cave with Nia, and I'm sitting there talking to him like, shit, man, this has been happening a lot lately. I'm getting the brain zaps. But I know I took it. You know, we've both been on this medication for years. You know, I've been on this medication for years. So usually when I get the brain zaps, I know I need to take some more. But lately it's been happening so that I've been getting the zaps even when I've been taking it. So it led me to think about a couple things. Pharmaceuticals, Pharmakeia, sorcery. This is their sorcery. This is their not their power. The power they use for a lot of the stuff that's done here. It comes right from us. We are their battery. They take from us to then power our prison with our own energy. When I say the veil is breaking down, I talk about that a lot. The scales are coming out the eyes. You're being able to see things more. Well, some don't, some won't, some can't. You got to live with them people, whatever. But when I say that it's breaking down, the power isn't breaking down. The power is coming from us. Their mechanism of action, their transmutation device or their method of transmutation is breaking down. And it's all connected. What they take from us to use against us or to use on other things, whatever that is coming apart. It has been for a while. It's the dying beast. And that's why we're seeing some of the stuff we're seeing now. It can sometimes feel like they're completely in control and all this terrible stuff is happening, but that's not the case. The case is they're not operating from a position of power. They're operating from a position of weakness. The beast is on the ground, it's dead, it's dying, but its tentacles are flapping around, just smashing everything it can, and it's swinging its arms in a very extreme way. And that's why it can feel like it's everywhere, it's in control, it's coming down on us, it's dying. It's dying. If it wasn't dying, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. Yeah, none of us would be talking about this shit, because we wouldn't know we wouldn't realize it was happening. We'd still be doing whatever we were doing 10, 15 years ago, some 5 years ago, you know, I mean, we'd still be chasing gold on the hamster wheel. Some of us still have to. I mean, we all have to some degree, you know, just to survive. But it used to be the main goal. Oh, I want to get rich. I want to, you know, become famous. So I want to do this. So I'll be rich and famous. Like, that was the goal for everyone. That's so fucking mental. Like to think like, and there was a time where I was like that. Yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to be. Like I was never like, even though I did a lot of different stuff, I was never like, I just wanted to be content and have money. You know, that's what it was. Everybody just wanted money because that was what we thought was the key to everything. Because we had no other reason to believe otherwise. It makes me incredibly sad to think that's the way that I lived and what I thought. And there's still people that think that way now. You're probably surrounded by them. But what does this have to do with their breaking power mutation methodology? I don't know. I don't know what it is they used to do that. Like what they used to take what we have from us, our loosh. Because they talk about it all the time. Like they suck our loosh, they suck our energy. They want us to get down to low vibrational energy because they can't transmute high level frequencies. They can't transmute like laughter or happiness. You have to be down there. That's why they're always pushing beer and worry and Armageddon and fucking UFO. Hey, this fucking UFO thing. I'm seeing some like people I thought were smart go, oh, it's crazy. Should we be worried about what are these things? It's like, dude, if you fall for this fucking alien psyop bullshit, just go get another booster. Just go boost yourself into the fucking grave, because we don't need you here anymore. You're taking up space. Really. Another thing, too, while I'm ranting about things, where the fuck is the war going on in Ukraine? I haven't seen a Ukrainian YouTuber miss a fucking beat. What the fuck kind of scam is that? And then you look at the map that supposedly where fighting's going on. You got these two little areas that go back and forth between them. And it's like, who lives out there? Who's living out there? Is anyone living out there? You know, that's kind of like saying there's a war for this intense fighting going on in Hawaii. Where? It's on the North Shore. It's over in this area and this area. Well, no one lives out there. Yeah, it's good because that's where the fighting's going on. The whole thing's bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. A guy blew the whistle on that a while ago when fighting was supposed to be in what what's a maiden city of Ukraine, and he said he went there. I don't know if this stuff has been, if you can still find this stuff on the internet, but he did a whole video journal. He showed up there, and he said it was like a movie set. He said he had a bunch of burned out cars over here on one side, and then you had a lot of stores closed down. This guy possessed by demons over here. He could be. I see him freaking out. And you had all these stores that looked like they were locked down. And he had a bunch of film crews. And he said he got on like a train, went outside the city, and there was nothing going on. There was just like people were locked down. They were doing some kind of lockdown because of the quote unquote war. So people couldn't go out. So he said it was just like when they had like COVID lockdowns. It was the same thing. He said, so there was no one around, but in the main city where you got off, like where the airport was, and you would come into the main city, he said it was set up like a movie set. It was a movie set. It was a movie set. That's what it was. The thing is, there's a lot of Americans there. There's prominent American politicians and people in the American government, most that have dual citizenship with Israel, that have some things tucked away over there. They got a lot of secrets over there. And there's a lot of shit going on there that the public doesn't know anything about. And it's funny how bloodthirsty these liberals are. It's crazy. It's crazy. I saw Jazz Coleman from Killing Joke. He was talking about that when the Falklands War happened. He said everybody in the music industry, the music industry is traditionally like a liberal type of thing. But he said everyone was very, very bloodthirsty about that Falklands War. We're seeing the same thing now. Bloodthirsty liberals who want death in Ukraine, fight in Ukraine, bring the tank, like possessed by demons. By demons. If you say anything about it, you're Oh, what are you, Putin's fucking butt boy? It's like, you're a fucking robot, aren't you? You have no soul. You're a demon yourself. It's funny. I don't like the conservatives, but I really don't like the liberals. They're evil. They're fucking evil. They're possessed by demons, those people. The conservatives are all they're all Zionists. So at least I know where they stand. They're all like Israel first, America 100th, and they both want to destroy us in different ways. But this rabid bloodthirst from the lefties is fucking weird. Because growing up, like the liberals, the Democratic people, Team Blue, that was like we're against the man. That's how it always was. The Republicans and the conservatives were like the man. Now there's been a complete fucking switch. And the liberals, the blue people, are pro-capitalism, they're pro-Walmart. They're advocating for Taco Bell to have its own army so that if mask mandates come back, they can make sure everybody puts it over their nose. The fuck is that shit? Mental. So yeah, they're bloodthirsty for this fucking Ukraine thing. And the funny thing is, it's not even a real war. Like, whatever. You can spiral all you want, say what you want. There's nothing going on over there. There's nothing going on over there. It's all bullshit. But yeah, what a bunch of bloodthirsty assholes. The thing is, none of them are fit to fight themselves. They're all the biggest fucking soy boys in the fucking world. And they're yelling for blood. Fuck you. Fuck out of here with that shit. So anyway, tangent aside, yeah, what it is, when you get those brain zaps, right, that's you. This is what I want to talk about, and I got sidetracked on Ukraine and all this other stupid stuff. But the electricity you're feeling, right, your body, all right, how do I explain this? It's not like a super big brain concept, but it's just hard to, I'm not super big brain myself, so I have a tough time explaining this stuff. You are the electromagnetic energy in your body. If I was to smack my hand on the ground here, a electromagnetic message would go from my hand to my brain to inform my brain that I just hit my hand, and therefore my brain should send an impulse that causes pain. Okay, that's how that all works. It's you. You're traveling around in here. You're moving around. You're not the body itself. But the body uses you to reflect your state of being, your state of physicality, what's going on with you. It uses you to transmit how your body is feeling back to you. So when I'm getting these brain zaps, okay, that's my body telling me to tell my body to tell me how I'm feeling, if you follow. I know, it's fucked. But anyway, what it's telling me is that I'm fucking I'm torturing myself with this shit. That the zaps I'm hearing is me, the 5D electromagnetic energy being inside or broadcasting to this meat bag, however you want to look at it, and I'm being tortured in there. I'm like going like that. That's the zaps. I mean, I'm not hearing my you're not literally hearing me scream. We, as in our normal state, we don't have vocal cords or voice box. We don't have any need of that shit. But it's like you're in the body, and there's a spell on you. That's the pharmaceutical. That's the Pharmakeia, and you're just fucking being manipulated there to move around in a certain way to then tell your body to make your mood different. As their shit is breaking down, their mechanism of transmutation is breaking down, it's causing me to become more aware of these things. And the zaps is the fact that it's not being able to, what's going on here? How you doing? I have a weird. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep going as if everything's normal. What it does See, now I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, I see. Was I in the wrong place? Okay, he's gonna drive with my coffee cup. What's going on here? Seriously, though. Anyway, I guess I'll have to remember what I was talking about. Finish this later. Is it the CIA? Did they send a guy over? Like the CIA send someone over? Could be that. Maybe it is. I'm getting the coffee cup out here. He wants to occupy the same space in my coffee cup. People have a real problem with fucking quantum space. Like, usually where I am or where my stuff is, they want to occupy the same exact fucking space I am in at all the time. It drives me fucking crazy. But anyway, so the reason I'm experiencing that is because I'm recognizing that there's some kind of breakdown. You know, there's some kind of breakdown going on. I don't know what's going on here either. But I'll go over here and we'll see if we can, no. Where can we go here? Where can we go to finish this? I'll get in the fucking bush. I'll hide in the bush, right? I'll go in here, right? Behind here, like to hide, to try to get away, to try to talk. And within 10 minutes, I'll have someone there. I'll have a dude here. There'll be a dude behind me. You see this happen to me all the time. I was on a roll, too. I was on something. It sounds like I'm on something. But, yeah, what I was trying to get to a roundabout way is that I'm learning what this shit is doing to me. The zaps in the brain that I'm getting are is me under duress, my actual energy being under duress. That's what that shit's doing to me. I wasn't able to perceive that before. You know, I didn't know that before. Before, when I'd get the zaps, that just meant I forgot to take it, and I would take it, and within like, I don't know, 20 minutes, the zaps would go away. But tonight I just had this like profound like understanding of what was happening in my body. It's fucking weird, you know? See, what was that all about? See, now he's leaving. Or he wants to leave. And this guy wants to go in. This is hilarious, isn't it? This is what I call the Honolulu Mexicali standoff. It's when 3 or 4 people that don't know where they're going all converge at one point. Sometimes I come out of the back of my house, right, and I'll see this kind of stuff going on. Like there'll be a guy, like a FedEx guy. They drive on the sidewalks because, I don't know, that's what they do. And the FedEx guy will be on the sidewalk. The fucking mailman, he'll be taking up the other sidewalk. There'll be a dude coming the wrong way down the one-way street, and then someone pulling out of the building next door. And I'll just get back on the curb and just fucking smile like a retard. Because it's just so funny, like, to watch the 3D brainless just all converge on each other. See, you gotta wonder, like, what the fuck was that about? He came in, he wanted to be where I was. He looked like he wanted to hit my coffee cup, roll down his window. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? This place is so weird. But it's probably me. I attract that kind of weirdness, you know? But anyway, that guy totally fucked up my whole thing. It was good. I was on to something. But yeah, basically what I was just trying to get across is that shit is black magic. Pharmakeia, the Greek word for pharmacy, pharmakeia, black magic. It's bad shit, man. If you can get off it, get off it. But I think, like I was telling Nia, I'm like, as I was like having these freaking out in the house, that's why I came out here. I'm like, I gotta go out and talk about this before I forget it. I'm not gonna forget it, but it gets me out of her hair, so I don't be screaming at her about it. Their shit is breaking down. It's breaking down at a level where I think, in the case of pharmaceuticals, they're gonna just stop having an effect on us. And I think that's what I'm seeing with this. Like, even though I took the medication today, I'm still getting the zaps. because I'm needing to take more of it. Usually you don't have to with SSRI uptake inhibitors. You take it, that's it. I mean, yeah, they can up your dosage, but it's rarely done. I've been taking the same dose of Effexor for years. I mean, and only because it's a pain in the ass to get off. But it's weakening. It's weakening. And even though I took my medication today, now I'm getting the zaps again like I haven't taken it. Their shit is breaking down. This is good news. It's good news for everybody. We just have to kind of put up with the people that don't know what's going on. It's easier though. Like, it's just, I mean, I'm grateful. I thank God every day that, He's chosen me to be one of the happy few. Or maybe He didn't choose me. Maybe it was a mistake. Like that angel thing, I was talking about earlier today. I feel like I don't deserve that kind of thing. I don't feel like I've earned that kind of thing. Like that the visitation. There are people that will spend their lives, trying to get a situation like that. Hey, little guy. But so for me to have that happen, it seems kind of unfair. I wasn't like guilt-ridden about it or anything, but it's kind of, like I was saying, my aunt, I think of her, she was a devout Christian, and would go to church like every day and praying all the time and observing all the holidays, doing all the correct things, and I don't think she ever got a visitation. Never mind 2.5, 3, including one that wasn't I was supposed to have. I walked into it by mistake. Yeah, there's more parts to that. I'll get to it. First couple of years I was doing this, I never talked about that stuff because I don't know. I was thinking, well, I just kind of have to let people kind of know what's up with me, and maybe, I don't know, what are you going to do, build credibility with something like that? There's no credibility with something like that. It's so out there. It doesn't matter who, whatever. I don't know why it matters to me. I mean, it shouldn't. It's just something that happened, I'm reporting it. I'm not saying you have to fucking believe me. Well, fuck you. Asshole. Oh, just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna go back in. I think I'm all. I solved the pharmaceutical thing. That's settled science. Oh, I guess through from the elevator. I'm gonna take the stairs up. I usually don't take the elevator because you may have noticed from if you've watched me for any amount of time, I tend to attract nonsense. I don't know what that is, but when I go in to take the elevator, there's always a bunch of nonsense happening. So I take the stairs clandestinely. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.